Got a bad one today. You shutting that tank off? Alright, see the terrain that he's going over? You gotta be careful, you get killed. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, it's right in the front. It's a real long white cord. Alright, yeah, kill the tank. Alright. We just got done actually ripping out a heater. And Central Dispatch sent us over this no hot water call. They had the fire department here. What we found was a mess. Up here they need a complete clean out. You can see it's filthy. Just completely filthy. Down here, the burner started to catch fire. It's completely loaded with oil. See that? So what we're going to do, we're going to clean it out. We're going to get rid of this transformer because it's soaked with oil. We got to get rid of the fuel pump. We're going to unload the relay too. We're going to go over everything. This job, they're lucky that the house didn't catch fire. Now, with this job also, they need a water feeder. This water feeder's blocked, but they're going to call us back. We're going to write it up. We'll do this at a later date because they really don't have the money for it. So what we're going to do today is do the repairs, get everything up and running, and the hot water will be back on. And I gave them a quote on the water feeder, which they'll call back at a later date. We're willing to work along with people when they need repairs. We're not coming in to smash and grab. So let us get started. It's me and Grasshopper. We dropped off the Slice man today. Slice had a little bit too much to drink last night. This is the truth. Woo! Slice, I know you're watching this. You stunk this morning. You stunk like a wine bottle. Alright, so make sure you show up tomorrow and you're not drinking tonight. Woo! That is dirty.
All you got is 5/16. I need a quarter inch, I think.
Alright, we're going to hook the vacuum up. We'll clean this all out. Cleaning out the chimney now. Alright, now he's cleaning out the boiler. Yeah, you might as well pull those baffles out too. Boiler's filthy, chimney was filthy, so he's getting it all done. It's hot down here. Alright, he's all done cleaning the heater. This heater was filthy. Alright, chimney's all clean. Boiler's clean. Alright. So we're going to put it all back together, then we're going to do our burner repair. This guy cleans the best heater in the city. Ain't nobody cleans a heater better than Grasshopper. Alright, smoke pipes all put back together. He's going to thoroughly tape every individual joint. Alright. This is heat resistant tape. NASA approved. It can withstand temperatures up to 550 degrees. Now you want to use the silver tape that we use. It's got the red writing on it. There's many different types of tape, but this is the brand that you want to use. Alright. And it's good up to 550 degrees Fahrenheit. Then after you put it on, you just take the back, the brown paper, and you rub it in real good. And this will be good till next year when we take it off. When we call them, hopefully next year, they'll follow through and let us clean the heater and get a service contract. Alright, always tape every joint. Alright, Grasshopper ran out to the truck. Just want to show you, I'm changing this oil filter now. You can see this filter ain't been done in a very long time. This is what a new filter looks like. See the difference? Alright, just want to show you the difference. This has to be done once a year. That's no good. So we're going to clean this out, put a new filter in. We're going to clean the canister out. See how it all collects in the bottom? Got to wipe all that out. So we'll wipe all that out and then we'll pop a new filter in. Alright, I already took the filters done first off. Alright, new filters in there. I already took the bolts off the fuel pump. Pull the fuel pump out. Coupling came off with it. See around here, see how this is all saturated? See if you can see in there. Alright, that's the shaft of the pump. All underneath there. See it? That is loaded with oil. This is our new pump. See how the shaft's dry? This is the shaft. So when this was running, the oil was leaking where the shaft meets the body of the pump, and it was just dripping, 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 and the fan would fling it all around. And with a 14,000 volt transformer, if you light that up, that's how you have a burner fire. Burner fire leads to a house fire. They were getting smells. Lucky they were getting smells, and they called the fire department, so they shut the unit off and they told them to call their oil company, and that's how we got sent out. Fuel pumps are fire hazards. If you have a seal leak, it's not going to go away. You have to change it. Otherwise, you got yourself a nice little lawsuit. Alright, I'm still working on the burner. Alright, Grasshopper came in. Now what he's going to do, he's going to put a new nozzle. You can see this is totally tore up, this gun assembly. And he's also going to put a new pair of electrodes. These are burnt to a crisp. Alright, so you see what they look like? They look like trash. They look like garbage. Wait till you see what this guy does when this is done. This gun assembly is going to look brand spanking new. Alright? Does the best drawer assemblies in the city. Alright? So we'll give these to him. You go to town. Do your thing. And we'll take a look-see at it when you're finished. Alright? Guy make a gun assembly look brand new. Alright, let me keep working on the burner. Alright, I got everything ripped apart. I got the new pump dressed already. If you follow us on Facebook, we've jumped to YouTube. Alright, what you do, got the motor disconnected. When you have a seal leak, you have to wipe the burner out. See how all the oil lays down in there? This is completely saturated, all in here. It's all saturated with oil. All up in there and everything. See? So you got to take a good rag. You got to completely wipe the entire housing of the burner out. If you do not wipe it out, when you put all your new components on, it's going to leak all over. Customers are going to be calling you back. See how that's coming clean? See that? Alright. This is why I order, how many boxes of rags we order at a time? 4 cases at a time. So, and we usually order 8 a month during the winter. Alright, but you gotta, you go through rags. Alright, so you gotta wipe it all out. It just gets everywhere. And once this burner, if this burner was to ever catch fire, it's like a tire fire. It will not go out. It's oil. This is why it's important to have your system cleaned every year by a professional, such as I, or Mr. Grasshopper. Alright? Or the doctor. We can't forget the doctor. The doctor will clean your heater too. When he comes back from Vegas, he's going to Vegas next week. Alright, when you're wiping out the burner's coming clean really good. Alright. Open up the air gate. Open these up all the way. This is your primary. Clean the whole face of it. Get all the lint off. All down here. Open up the primary. Open up the secondary. You got to clean all that in there. Alright. Get your rag. Ow. Go all the way over. You got to get all this oil out here too. See how it's all coming out? Another good thing to do. If it's filled with a lot of lint, take one of your brushes that you clean the heater with. Open the air gate up. Go all the way through. Now it's important that this air gate stays clean. This is how the burner breathes. Or if you want to get technical, combustion. Alright, but anyway, bullshitting around the side. Just clean it out. Alright, we're going to put the fuel pump on now. This is the coupling. Alright, there's 2 ends of the coupling. One's small, in layman's terms. One's big. Small hole, big hole. Alright, the big hole goes on the side of the burner. So what you do, you slide it through here. Turn the fan, and it's going to go on the shaft of the oil burner motor. Alright? This is the shaft on the pump. Easiest way for you to do it, just put it in like that, and move this fan down here. Then with this hand, slowly put pressure going to the right. Now it's spinning, and you will make, you're gonna make a liar out of me? There we go. All right, so we're in. Now what you're gonna do, we're gonna hook up, I just wanna show you real fast, all right? That's how you get the pump on, and then we're gonna put the screws on right here, and that'll hold it in. That's the easiest way to put the pump on. Put it on with your left hand, move the squirrel cage in here with your right hand. Alright, I just took a break from working on the burner. Alright, he's going over the drawer assembly. He already cut one electrode. He's lining it up right now. He's going to cut the other electrode. He's going to use a simple pair of bolt cutters from Harbor Freight. Just putting them right in there. Easiest way to cut it. Now for years, I've always used hacksaw. But believe it or not, my younger brother showed me this trick. Let's see them. Nice clean cut. I would have never thought about using bolt cutters till, does Mikey have a nickname? Oh, Baby Oil. Yeah, that's right, Mikey Baby Oil. Yeah, he showed me how to cut them with a bolt cutter, so I went out to Harbor Freight and bought them. Alright, so that's shout out to you, Baby Oil. Thanks a lot for showing me that. Alright, let me get back to the burner. Another thing that's important, right here we're going to change the transformers. That's our old 14,000 volt transformer. I'm going with the old style. I prefer 10,000 volt iron core. I only use these when I have to. They're junk. Well, they're not junk. I prefer the old style. Alright, so we got the two screws right here. Alright, this is our hinge. The hinge gets mounted on the back of the oil burner. Right here you got two holes. Alright, one important thing before I put that on. Where did I put it? You want to make a liar out of me? Right here. This is our low fire baffle. It's important that you take this out and clean it out also when you have a seal leak. Alright, the oil will get all up in this lip right here, and it will just start flinging around. So it's important that you take these out, clean it also. It goes right in the back of the burner like so. Just take a hammer or a screwdriver. Just tap it down. Do not beat it down with a hammer. Alright, this is only white metal. If you beat the shit out of this, you will break the burner. Alright, let me hook up this transformer. Alright, just for the hell of it, I'm going to start new. Alright, we just put the transformer on. And put these wires through here. Transformer is very simple to replace. On the hinge, you got two screws. Hook them up, and then it will go back and forth. Alright, since we're doing everything, this is the old flame sensor. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to put a new flame sensor. We're also going to get rid of the relay. I want to start completely fresh. We're going to put a new control on right here. Alright, so we're going to take the old relay, throw in there. Take the old flame sensor, throw in there. And we're going to put our new flame sensor and relay on. Alright, I got the new relay hooked up. Alright, this is an ICM relay, constant ignition. Alright, real simple. This is our new flame sensor. This is what sights the fire. As long as this can see the flame, it tells the control, hey, everything's good, keep on running. If this flame sensor, okay, that's the eye right in there, that's what sights the fire. Let that focus in. If that doesn't see the fire, then it says, hey, something's wrong. The relay shuts the unit down. We have a L8124 up here, so the thermostat wire goes to TT in the relay right there. Alright, now because the thermostat goes to TT, we just take a jumper right here, we made a jumper, and we jump out TT on the relay. For the flame sensor, it goes to FF. Do you know why it says FF? Because that means flame sensor. TT means thermostat. We jump that out. Alright, anyway, let's keep on going with the lesson. Alright, we got one orange wire. So that one orange wire gets tied with a transformer, and it gets tied with a burner motor wire. Alright, they're all black on this, it doesn't matter. So the orange wire is one motor, one transformer. Your black wire This is your black wire going to the relay. That is our power. That comes from B1. See B1 right there? Let that focus in. Comes from B1 and it goes all the way down, and that's our black wire, and that's our power on the relay. Everything else is all neutrals. Alright, we have a white wire. The white wire coming up from here goes to B2. Where's B2? Right there. That's our neutral. So that comes down, that's white, and then it goes to the white wire on the cat cell relay. Then it gets the other wire on the transformer, and it gets the other wire on the burner motor. Real easy. We're going to hook that up right now and button that up. Alright, the relay's hooked up. We have our new eye. Alright, Grasshopper said that he has the gun assembly done. Alright, look at this gun assembly. Now you remember what the gun assembly looked like before. This is crystal clean. It looks brand new. Look at it. There's not a flaw with it. This guy, I'm telling you, he can really clean a gun assembly up. Alright, that looks good. We're going to put this in right there. It's important that the gun assemblies are properly done like this, because this is basically your firing mechanism. Yo, man, that's really good. Proud of you. Alright, you see it. He knows. Alright, everything's running. We had to make a smoke hole. There was never a smoke hole on this, so we had to make one. That's for the test port on the smoke gun. Show them the smoke gun. Alright, what this device does, Grasshopper takes 10 pumps. He's got a white porous piece of paper that's designed to read the smoke scale. This is our smoke scale here. He's going to take 10 pumps. This is our smoke scale. Let me shut the... Alright, you can see 0 all the way through 9. And that says smoke scale. Alright, let's see what he's got. What do you got? Alright, you can see there's no dirt. If this was burning crappy, this white piece of paper would have dirt on it. Okay? No dirt. Alright? So always remember, when your mechanic comes out, he has to use a smoke gun. This is the smoke scale. 0 is what we want. Sometimes you could get away with a 1. It goes all the way up through 9, which is the worst. If your mechanic does not use a smoke gun, then there's no way for him to tell whether you're burning clean or not. You can set it by eye only so much. You do it properly, use your smoke gun. There you go. Don't let nobody pull your leg. Alright, we got a nice fire, 7580. Whenever you're done working, always take rags and wipe off everywhere that you were working, and you have to check for oil leaks. Oil leaks are very important. You do not want oil leaks. Oil leaks could cause a mess, even cause a fire. Alright, so you want to wipe everything off, make it look good. Now, after every job, we like to use a Slim Jiffy soot stick. Alright, what this does, any soot particles that we could not get out with our vacuum cleaner, it will get out of this boiler. Here you go. You want to hold that? It also helps clean out the chimney. Cleans out any creosote from the basement down here all the way up to the tippy top where your cap is. Alright? This puts a nice polish on it when we're done. It's very easy to use. The heater has to be running. After you pop it in, leave the heater run for a good 20 minutes. You just open it up like so, pop it in. That's it. Alright? It's nothing technical. In a couple minutes, well, in about a minute or two, you'll actually hear crackling inside the firebox. Alright, and that's the soot stick, that's the chemical compound breaking down, and it's going through the boiler vessel, through the chimney, scrubbing it away. Alright, let us start cleaning up. Alright, we're coming down to the stretch. And if you can listen real carefully, I'm not sure in the video if you'll hear the roar of the fire, but I can hear the chemical compound of the soot stick in there breaking away. So just listen carefully, see if you can hear it crackling. Alright, hopefully you did hear it. So it's doing its job. Like I said, always check for oil leaks. When we're done all our work, we always like to put these, we call them diapers. We like to put these white pads down. If these pads ever turn pink or bright red, that alerts the customer that there's a oil leak. And what they're to do is to call the service department, and either I or Mr. Grasshopper here or the doctor will immediately come out. All right, but anyway, all shitting around the side. We always put these pads down. If they ever turn color, call the office. That means you might have a leak. They get a year warranty on the transformer, primary control, flame sensor, and fuel pump and electrodes. Hopefully next year, the customer will go for a contract. If they had a contract, everything would have been covered on this. But if they had a contract, this unit would have never been in the shitty condition that it was in. All right, because I clean an excellent heater, and this guy cleans a damn good heater. All right, dilly, look good to you. Heat and hot water's back on. A-team.